Hey guys, welcome to Muskie Madness Outdoors. What I'm going to do for you guys today is a quick angler bio on myself, let you guys know a little bit about myself here with the new channel, and also going to do a quick little boat review as I'm getting ready to head out and do some muskie fishing tomorrow. So just to let you guys know a little bit about myself, my name's Ben, I'm 17, from Wisconsin. Muskie fishing, it's my passion, the family that I grew up in, everybody muskie fish. Um, and I've been raised the same way. Um, but the main reason behind this channel is because I'm trying to take the sport and passion that I have one step further, and just trying to make it to that next level. It's kind of been a dream of mine now, basically since I turned a teenager, to getting into things like Keys Outdoors, being on TV, doing what I love, pursuing dreams that I've had for the longest time. Um, so that's basically why I made this channel. Plus, it's just fun to be able to see that footage that you get with the GoPro, and being able to share it with others. It's something I love doing, is watching other people's videos, musky fishing, seeing the different things, strikes at the boat and whatnot, and seeing the thrill other people get from the sport as well. So that's kind of why I made this channel. I'm just going to try and share as many videos as possible with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy watching Muskie Madness Outdoors. So, like I said, I'm going to go over a quick boat review. The boat I got here is the boat I just bought last fall. Love this thing to death. It's been treating me great so far. Great single man boat, but can easily fish two people or more out of it. But like I said, I love this thing to death. I plan to have it for quite a while. But boat I have is a 1998 Bass Tracker. Yes, it is a Bass Tracker, but it's the Muskie Tracker to me. It's the Guide series, the Deep V. Love this thing to death. It's been handling the water well for me. She's in real good shape. Was taken great care of. Give you guys a little overview here from the front. Like I said, I love this boat to death. Give you a quick little tour starting with the front. We got a Minn Kota Edge. It's a 45-pound thrust, 12-volt system. Cable driven, as you can see there. Got my rope for launching and whatnot. Also got two Lowrance Elite 5 DSIs. Love these locators. Front and back, both GPS, which is great. I'm able to lay waypoints. If I'm up front and I raise a nice fish, what I'll do is I'll lay down a waypoint that I can come back to. If I'm working down a weed line, if I want to turn around and come back to exactly where I saw that fish, I'm easily able to do that. So I love having the GPS up front. Next, working our way down over there, that would be my bait box. I have probably, I got two on each side, so that's four, and two rows of four inside, 4, 8, 10. I got 12 boxes in that bag, Plano boxes full of baits. Plus I got more baits back there, but those are baits that I just purchased. They haven't even touched water yet. Hooks haven't even been sharpened yet. Down there, got the bump board. Bought it from Thorn Brothers. It's called a Muskie Bumper. Love that thing. It's real nice, real laid out. Goes by the half-inch, so it's really easy to tell, what you got going. One thing I really like about those boards too is they're very easy when it comes to measuring fish. They're just really easy, quick to go off of. For a net, we got a Beckman. Love using Beckman mainly because they're American made. However, I am considering switching over to a drifter net. Drifters coming on strong here with some nets, so I'm thinking about buying some new nets, or a new net, I should say, not nets. But thinking of buying a new net there from Drifter, getting possibly the lightweight. Rods and reels, I have three. One is a Bulldog Super Mag rod, and the other two are St. Croix, one Premier, one Mojo Muskie. For my Bulldog rod, I got the Bulldog Pro Series. Got the Super Mag is what this one is. I got a perch shallow invader on there right now. This bait has been tearing it up for me, you guys, this year. Granted, yes, I've only boated one fish so far this year, and it was a small one, little 31 incher on that bait. But the past 2 weekends been out with my dad, I have been seeing between 5 and 8 fish a day just on that bait. She's been tearing her up out there. And then reel I got paired up on there is a 6-9-1 300 EJ Shimano with the power handle. And the reason I like this reel is because I needed a high-speed reel. I got a Revo, as you can see there, and down there on the end there, that's a Cardiff 400A. But I bought this this power handle Shimano Curado strictly because really getting into throwing Magnum Bulldogs, really getting into, throwing glide baits, jerk baits, things like that. And I did not have a reel that was able to pick up the line capacity, and when I'm repping a dog, I need that line to be able to be gathered quickly. Excuse me. So put that on my Super Mag rod. Plan to use that for a lot of magnums, possibly a pounder here and there. Who knows? But just gonna be throwing a lot of dogs this year, shallow invaders, stuff like that. Next, I got my bucktail rod, bucktail topwater rod. It's a 8-foot medium heavy action St. Croix Premier, paired up with the Revo Toro winch. This is a 60, a little bit bigger spool. Put the power handle on there as an upgrade because I throw a lot of cowgirls. It's one of my favorite companies, Muskie Mayhem. Love throwing them. Got a baby girl or a showgirl on there right now in the black nickel. But I really love throwing this combo. Like I said, this is mainly my bucktail combo. You'll probably always see a double cowgirl on here, whether it be a showgirl, junior, or a number 10 regular. But got that spooled up with 80-pound Power Pro. Quick going back to my Curado, I didn't really tell you the dimensions. This rod is an 8'6" Super Mag rod, and on that reel I got 100-pound test Power Pro because we're throwing big baits, dealing with big fish. So I gave it that 100-pound just as a little bit extra strength. Whereas on my bucktail rod, topwater rod here, not throwing the big baits, I run 80 with that. And last but not least, coming down to the end here, is my Mojo Muskie St. Croix. Got that paired up, like I said, with the Cardiff 400A. That's also spooled with 80-pound line. This is a split grip, the only split grip I have. I'm not really a huge fan of the split grip strictly because it is not comfortable for me to fish a 10 or 12 hour day, as I'm known to do with using that split grip. It just digs into my side. I'm a skinny guy, and that split grip just isn't very comfortable for me, so I'm more adept to throwing the full cork handle reels or rods. But this is a nice rod though. However, it's 8-foot heavy action with a extra fast taper. This rod is kind of like my utility rod. You can see I got a Shimmer and Shad Joe Bucher top rater on there right now. Like I said, planning to go out in the morning. But yeah, this is mainly my utility rod. This rod is I'm gonna use a lot for jigging this year. Southeastern Wisconsin thing that a couple of us guys have been getting on to past 2-3 years is jigging using Bondi baits. Muskie Innovations just came out with that Rippin' Dog, stuff like that. It's come on strong for lakes like Pewaukee down here and some of the deeper lakes. I'm going to try and do it on like Oconomowoc, Okauchee. Might do it on the Madison Chain a little bit, who knows. But that's a tactic that a lot of us have really gotten onto in the past couple of years, is jigging. So we're going to use that. But that's mainly what I use that rod for, is just utility rod. I'll throw glide baits on there here and there. I believe this Cardiff is a 5-3-1, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. I've had this reel for a long time. Boated my biggest fish with this reel, which is currently a 46. It's not super big, but it's a good fish. It's a great reel though. I really, really like it. But yeah, it's going to basically be my utility rod. Working back towards the back here, I've got my transom saver here. Right there where the end of my transom saver is, as you can see, there's like a little opening to put an extra seat. This door right here, I got baits hooked up there, so I'm not going to open it, but there's a rope handle down there. That would be the handle for my live well. Due to the fact that this is a bass boat, it is not equipped for a musky live well. This is a 32-inch long live well here, and I basically just use it for storage because I don't really have any other purpose for it, so I'll normally throw like my throwable in there and like maybe a box or two. I'll throw some rod holders in there if I'm deciding to troll. whatnot. And then moving to the back, got my gas tank here. This is a 6-gallon tank. Burned through it pretty quick. Got my 2 batteries over there. Starting battery, trolling motor battery over there on the far side. And last but not least, I guess, coming down to the back half here, got my onboard charger. This thing I gotta give mad props to. It has been put to the test here these first 3 weeks of the season, and it's living up to it. You know, I'll come in from fishing on Saturdays. You know, most of the days I'm starting to work at 4, but getting out in the morning and fishing a 8-10 hour day before I go to work, coming home, and by the time I get home from work in 8 or 10 hours, this boat's already fully charged. You know, so she's been getting put to the test, and it's really living up to it. Love using that thing. It's a dual charger as well, so it does charge both of my batteries at the same time. And then moving to the very, very back here, a little crowded back here, but we got the 35 horsepower Mercury with the can't remember the exact name of it. Bought this boat off of a guy, but I believe it's called like a CJ tilt trim, something like that. That's what this big plate back here is. But that's a new tilt trim system that got put on this boat a few years back. It's nice. I love it. This boat, like I said, this boat's really been treating me well so far this year. Motor starts up right away, everything like that. So it's been a pleasure running with this boat so far. I guess I'll give you a quick little bit of a view. Got a little front cubby up there. That's normally where I'll throw my iPad, whatnot. As you can see, got my iPad right there. You know, wave to the camera because that's what we got our GoPro running on at the moment. But quick take you over to the other side. Oh, here's something for you guys to see. That would be the bait shelf. We have got a lot of baits. You know, like I said, I got 12 boxes in there. Not to mention, if you guys can see, there's Dad's Tuffy, Magnum. There's probably like 5 or 6 more boxes in there. And then you come over here and you got Pounders, Slot Masters, some Super D's, more Super D's, some bass crap up there that nobody cares about. But yeah, like I said, I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 boxes just sitting right there. 16, 17, 18, 19 boxes, just baits. I got my light, my back light sitting right here, just strapped down, ready to go when I get up in the morning. I'm going to give you guys a quick view of the good old tackle box here because why not? Little box, some slammers and stuff right there, and then you got a whole bunch of baits. Here's some new baits just purchased, some Medusas. Got your sucker, your walleye, your call it the lemon tail, but I believe it's like something shad, and a hot perch. Just pick those up, and then, you know, you dig into there. You got your cowgirls, got some golds, chartreuses, which is a great color for down here. Whole bunch of stuff in there. Dig into this one, you got all your blacks. This is the cowgirl right here that I caught my biggest muskie ever on. Black Junior, that thing is beat up. But yeah, we got a whole bunch. Some custom homemade ones that me or my dad made in there. You got your shallow raiders, you got more Cisco pattern, great up north color down in there. Some smaller bucktails, showgirls, single blades. Box of shallow invaders. As you can see, most of these boxes are labeled. We like to label our boxes so we know where the heck we're going when we're finding stuff. And the last box down there is some phantom softails, couple of big suics in there, whatnot.